Can I now call Hasan Ali Imam, followed by Liz Mamet, followed by Councillor Adrian Knowles. Hasan is a territory manager.
We've entered a new phase in our history where emotions are flying high, and the true test of our civility is how we treat one another in times of crisis. To those Muslims who have been attacked by racists and bigots, I'd ask you to remain calm and restrain yourselves. If you are taunted by these people, then invite them to the mosques, listen to them, talk to them, and tell them about our faith, that they may have an understanding that Islam is not the same as terrorism. I am originally from Bangladesh, and I've been here for 27 years, so I know the indigenous British population very well. They are decent, tolerant, open to discussion and debate, and they are conservatives at heart. Now that I like. We should use these qualities to build and rebuild bridges between communities that we may reach a new level of understanding. Indeed, the true test of our civility is how we treat one another in times of crisis. And the true test of our humanity is how we treat our enemies in times of war. In any war situation, the real casualties are innocent men, women, and children. So let us not forget these people in Afghanistan. And I'm glad that President Bush and Prime Minister Blair have given aid to these people. I want Muslim countries like Iran and Pakistan to reopen their borders so they can help these refugees. And we should do all we can as well to help them, because Osama bin Laden certainly will not. There's only one thing I want to say to this man. If you want to end this now, then come out of hiding, give yourself up, and stand for trial. Do not hide behind the cover of innocent men, women, and children. Only cowards do that. And don't believe for one moment that the hijackers of New York were martyrs. The only martyrs there were the firemen, police officers, the rescue workers who went back inside the building to save lives. Now there's the difference between heroes and cowards. And to those of you who lost friends, who lost relatives, and lost faith as a result, my message to you is this: don't despair. Be brave and be strong. Because if you give up on life, then you will give in to terrorism. Madam Chairman, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to end with a quote from one of my favourite verses in the Quran, which should serve as a platform for any foreign policy, but is also an answer to terrorism, hatred, and bigotry. In chapter 49, verse 13, it says, "O mankind, we created you from a single pair of a male and a female, and made you into nations and tribes, that you may know one another and not despise each other. Verily, the most honoured amongst you in the sight of God is he who is most righteous, and God is all-knowing, all-aware." Thank you.